Happy New Year, YouTube. Hope everybody's well. This is part 2 of the faulty Chinese heater. I've wired it up, as you can see. This is not the way to do it, but it's just a bench test, literally, but on my bench. So Happy New Year to everybody. Hope everything's okay with you all. There's my diesel tank. That's filter, pump. I haven't touched it. I've just got it out of that box, which has been stood there months. Wired it up on my bench. So, exhaust. I've got a makeshift air filter on it. There's heat side. There's induction side. This is the control. We're going to see if it comes on. Press OK. Yeah, it's on. That's what it is at minute out here, I'm thinking. Can you hold that, Tash?
Of course I can.
Right. Apparently I have to prime it, so I prime it. Press up. You press down and OK and hold it. There you can hear it pump. I just put that back on top of there, safe. So you can hear me pump priming. It's just been bought. There you can see diesel going up. You can see air going out in it. Just wait while it stops getting air up. Right, so it's primed up. I'm going to switch it on now, again. I'm going to press go. Can't see. Press OK. Right, that's temperature I wanted to get to. 12 volts. 12.5, so there's enough voltage. Error code 8. I don't know what that means. Right, on. So that's the first power on since I took it out the van. You can hear it.
It used to come on before that.
Yeah, it used to come on before, yeah. We just want to make sure it's not dripping. It's split the exhaust. This is off an old Rabasco off at van. The new one's on Rabasco now because I noticed this. So I took it off and fitted the new one, which come to that, to the Rabasco, which is still in van working. So we'll just see. Just see if it fires up. We'll hear it raw if it comes on. I can smell it. Yeah, there's some fumes coming off it. Yeah, pump's kicked in. You can hear pump. It's still getting air. Still bleeding. But it's coming on. It's definitely firing. Blowing cold at the minute. But it's just start up. There's still air in it. That's coming on YouTube. Yeah, you can see it's smoke. I've got door open, so it's well ventilated. I know this is not appropriate, it's just a quick bench test. So that's coming on. it's pumping. It's getting rid of air now, as you can see. This last little bits of air. Well, that's coming on. It's still cold though. Still cold. Still cold. They choked. I'm just going to stand back. Yes, that's my motorbike, but I'm wired to it at the minute. You can hear it. It's trying. Get you a good picture. Lights. That's what I want it to get to target. That's the voltage. No ever codes. And it's 11 Celsius at the minute. Oh, it's going up now. 14 Celsius. Is that 100? I'm looking at, yeah, it's 100 and okay, red hot. So I'm just going to try and turn it down. There, look, that tells you Celsius. You can see it there. That's red hot. I'm going to turn it down. Yeah, I'm going to come down to roughly 24. That's too much really, 20, 21, 2 like that. I put it to 22, that's where I usually like it all the time. I've tried this code, apparently there's a code. If you go to 1 there, let me just try it again, 1, is it 6, 1, 6, there, that's 6, you'll agree. Yeah, that's a 6. Can anybody? Right, that's 1, 6 up to now. Press OK, and now it's apparently 8, 1688. Yeah, that's 8. I keep looking so you can see. I know it likes a bit weird in here. So OK, 8 again. 1688. So OK. It's not working on this one, YouTube. Why is it a blue light? Can anybody tell me why is it a blue light instead of red light? Everybody I've seen on YouTube has got a red light. I've got a blue light. Is that telling us anything? Blue light instead of red light. You see it? Blue light instead of red light. I wonder if that's telling us anything. But I don't know about this. Why is me 1688 not going into this? Is it a different code on this? Because everybody I've seen has gone 1688 and I'm not looking. So I don't know YouTube. So that's what the heater's chucking out. 214 Celsius. That's my target heat. Sorry, you're not looking. I'm looking at the wrong thing. So that's the target heat. That's the voltage. No error codes. So there's no wrong. Let me just try and press these 2 top ones. Apparently, let me go back. Okay. Let me press these 2. In the turns. Ah! Do it again. I think everybody tells me that goes to 1, that should be 1.5. I can't go to 1.5. I'm doing it wrong. You hold that a minute, Tash. I might not be pressing it right. Heater's gone down anyway. Ah, it's changed. Ah, they just... Now it's going to... But where's my time? I've not seen my time yet. There. That's my temperature. That's 20.
Is it doing that? Cooling down?
Yeah. But by this going down YouTube, it should be 1.5, or is it in that setting and I can't get into it? Pull that. Oh, I know what it is. It's different display task. You can have it on proper display or this display. I'm pissed. Oh, I'm gonna swear then. I'm in wind. P in wind. The letter P, by the way. I'm P in wind. That should be 1. Watch. 1. Everybody does this task. 1. Then 6. 8. There'll be a brain buffing now come straight at me saying it's so-and-so code, yeah, it's the different code. It's just what I've seen people do on YouTube. I thought, right, I check all my settings. Now, that's not working. No, heater's working. The basic test today, not that. But if anybody can help me on that code, help me. But the heater's cooling down now. It's 16 Celsius in here. And we can feel it, can't we? Can you feel it? Because you're near door.
No, I can't feel it.
Right, it's because you're near door. Right, I'm putting it up now to 24. I put it to 25, see if it boots back up. But as you can agree, now I want to also win another argument about this pump. That pump now is bled, right? So I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to pull the point. I'm going to turn it off. Well, that's coming back up now, heat. Okay, I press OK, I've turned it off. Right. That's shutting down now. I want to put this pump horizontal to win that argument. I know it don't matter, it's petty, but I just want to prove now it's... Can you hold that, Tash? You can see me down here. I'm going to put the pump horizontal. Well, I was gonna. How do I do it? That pump now is horizontal, YouTube. And I've got some air in it now because I've took it out of its casing. Out of casing. Out of main diesel tank which is on floor. So you agree? That pump's shutting down. Let me just... Whoa. Get that out of the way. It's not leaking, but you see what I did there, YouTube? That exhaust is red hot. I've touched exhaust with diesel pipe, but it's not leaking. That's dangerous. Stop even. Seat pump. You can see pump horizontal. It's laid down flat on my bench. Obviously, I've just took it out of that can, put it into that tub of diesel, canister, jug. It's still shutting down. It's lovely and warm. And it's, you can see it's shutting down because it's saying 84. I'm sorry about light. I'll try and do my best with that. But yeah, it's shutting down. It'll go off in a minute. You can still hear it. Sorry about camera work, but I just want to get this heater out of the way. Everybody's asking questions. Like with Basco, that definitely needed cleaning. When I stripped it down, like I said, I had a sandwich and a cup of tea while it was cooling down, and I stripped it out all its casing with Basco. It's a different casing to this. This is metal, the metal one. Aluminium, yeah. And took it all out. There were Basco what's still in Doris. I stripped it, took the 4 screws out, took the other 4 screws out into the chamber, and believe me, there was some rates, so you couldn't even see things in chamber. It was that caked up. So I got a screwdriver, scraped it all into fins, and then emptied it out. There was a pile in it, pile of soot. Put it all back together, squirted a bit into glow plug, a bit of diesel, and that's been working now ever since. That was 4 months ago. The shutdown now. I put that into there. What I'm going to do is prime the pump. Trust me, I'm pressing the 2 buttons to prime pump. Right, you'll hear it come on. You'll hear pump come on. There. That pump's pumping. Just make sure there's no bubbles. I can actually see better through camera than there's no bubbles. So I'll turn that off. You turn that off. Right, press down. Right, that's off. To do that, YouTube, you press the down arrow and OK together. You press them both together and then you put it to on and then turn off. So all I'm going to do now is press power to turn it on. Right. Right. I didn't turn. Right, it's coming. Oh, that's off. No, I don't want off. Right, it's coming on now. What's the target temperature? Let's have a look. 25. I want it on. Right. I'm just going to prove a point, horizontal and vertical. That is now primed, or bled in my language. It's bled. It's horizontal, 45 degrees shouldn't matter. You'll all agree. I ain't even got a clock on mine.
You meant to have clocks on?
Yeah, that's shook up to a clock. Unless there's, I'm not reading. I'll have to get on forums and have a look. Look, YouTube, I have not got no time clock on mine. 25 voltage. Error code, no error codes. So where's my clock? I want a clock. I want a clock on that display. I paid for a clock on it. I want a clock on it. Oh, it's pumping. It's working. So no, they don't need to be 45 degrees. So I've just proved a point, YouTube. It probably won't bled right. And it's bled it then again, look. So, right. Going back 5 minutes ago. Pumps, once they're primed, do not need to be 45 degrees. That is coming on now. Same as Webasto pump. So even this Chinese cheap pump is horizontal and it's working. You'll agree? It's working. That is working perfect actually. So all you critics, all you people that's been coming back to me on the last Chinese faulty heater, which is this heater, telling me you had to have these at 45 degrees, you do not have to. This is working. Yeah, still pumping, working. Not wrong with that, YouTube. There's heat here. Look at temperature, but I'm target one. Yeah, 26 Celsius. Still got a bit there. It's because I've not got proper Jubilee clips on pipes, to be honest. But it is working. Still got a bit of air in it. It's sucking air in because there's no Jubilee clip. It's just a bench test to test this heater. And as you can agree, heater's working. You can hear it. It's warm there. and pump's horizontal. Pump is horizontal and this heater's working, you'll agree. It's just working up to temperature. It's still in can lock, you can see it, in diesel. Still got a, it's not the pump, by the way, it's these connections. They're not 100%, I've just shoved them in. You can see the one missing. I think I've got one on there. There's one on that, but there's one missing there and up here. They're shoved in tight. Anyway, I know the pump's, the heater's working. I just need to dry my hand with the cloth there. So right, we've just proved that point, Tash, it were working. I've turned it off.
It's a long one, but you prove your point.
Yes, it's a long proving it, but it's worked.
It's coming up with an error code now.
Yeah, I know it is. Because I've just took pipe out and put it in there. I want to leave it running a bit. Still working. Not one way. I've proved the point. It's working. Must have just been some bad diesel. It's doing that now because let me hold that and you'll go outside a minute, Tash. I'm going to move. It's done that because I've just like started it. That's my fault, Tash, not that. But yeah, been camping. That's my bike. I've just jumped off at bike. Yeah, Yamaha Tracer MT-09. I'm going to order the kit for this, like it come in a little box outside in it, all the exhaust and other bits. I'm going to reorder them, like filter, induction filter, air filter, exhaust, silencer. It come with them in a packet and a couple of diesel pipes and that. But that's working fine, that YouTube. I know it is. Definitely. It's pulsing. I can hear it. I can't understand it. I want to know this code. This code's not working. So, can anybody help me with that? It's coming on, that's why. It'll probably be burning fuel light. That inside. Right, clear in a minute, Tash. Complete fill whack. Complete fill whack to clear. It might have a bit of soot still in it. I bet that's soot you'll chew. But that's burning soot off. Complete fill whack. Apparently, if they get soot and put them fill whack after 12 hours or so, like, that's working. Now that's clearing soot off. That's what that is, servicing it said. There, it's clearing now. I put it full whack. So hopefully that solves a lot of questions. The pump works horizontal once bled. It's cleared its out. It fills after so many hours or bad fuel, put it full whack and let it clean soot off, which it's just done. You saw it full of smoke then. It's cleared soot off. That's clear now, that's back to being okay. So I think I've filled and answered questions. Now I'm going to go back into house. I'll sign off from here.